This screencast is going to give you a quick update on how to organize your iPads into folders and how to use this docking station down below. So as you can see my iPad, I have a bunch of different apps here. I have apps on this page, I have apps on this page, and that's about it. But if you look at the top here, I have an app called Go, underneath it Wonder, and then Blockly. They all come with the dot and dash robots for coding. So I'm going to put them all into one category. So in order to move an app, you're going to click and hold your finger down on it. It'll start to wiggle, and you notice all the apps start to wiggle now. And what I can do is I can take the Go app and I'm going to drag it right on top of the Blockly app, and it's going to put it into a folder. I'm going to also take and put the Wonder app right in there as well. So now I have 3 apps in there, and it defaults to education. So I can click inside that folder now, and notice at the top where it says education, I have that little tiny X. I can get that out of there, and I'm going to simply call this dot and dash. I'm going to hit done. Now notice my apps are still wiggling. To get them to stop wiggling, all I'm going to simply do is press the home button. And now my apps are ready to go. Down here at the bottom, you're going to see 4 apps and then a line and then 3 apps. This is basically your docking station. This is new with iOS 11. And you can store up to 14 apps down here in the docking station if you have an iPad. If you have a mini, I think you can store up to 5 or 10 or something like that. I'll get that correct number for you. But I use this all the time because if I want to take an app and move it from one page to the next, this is an easy way because this docking station is always going to be there. So again, in order to get an app down there to the docking station, you're going to simply click and hold, and all I'm going to do is drag it, and notice it's added on there. If I want to take an app away, I can simply click and drag it and pull it up like that. So that's on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, those are the frequently used or the most recently used apps. And that was back in the settings, and I can take you there to show you, and you can turn that off. So I'm in settings, general, and then I have multitasking and dock, which is the 5th option down. Right here, it says, the last part where it says dock, show suggested and recent apps. You can turn that off. Now if I click, notice that that little bar goes away. So I can start to add more apps there. But the reason I like this is because if I want to take my contacts and put them on the second page, I can do that, but it sometimes doesn't always cooperate. So I put it down here in the docking station, I come here, and now I can do that. The last thing I want to show you is you want to get rid of apps. You want to just delete them because you don't need them anymore or you don't use them. Again, click and hold down on the app, and then you see how they're wiggling. There's a little X next to those apps. So I'll just click here, and it'll ask me, do I want to delete that? If I want to delete it, I can hit delete. If I don't want to delete it, I can hit cancel. So organizing apps